Hi, everybody. I'd like to talk to you about the ICAST COVID special rules. Now, I put a video out not that long ago that um, talked about our rules, but as you guys know, things are very fluid with COVID and what's happening. So this video is being made on August 20th. We have our first tournament on August 29th, and then another one in mid-September. So I'm just going to go through this real quickly. I'm not going to read everything to you, but I'm going to highlight what we're doing to be safe and make sure that all the participants are going to be safe. For number one, there is no pre-meeting for the events. Instead, on Friday night, an email will be sent out with the takeoff order, the launch order, and we'll take care of any specific rules during that Friday night email. So once the coach has the takeoff order, when they get to the boat ramp, we're going to have some volunteers with gloves on and masks to help them launch their boat. Typically, probably what we'll do is put our volunteer in the participant's boat, and they'll run the trolling motor and stage until the coach can get back from parking his truck and trailer, and we'll just help to make the boat launching process a lot more efficient. Once you're in the water, you're going to stage based on your numbers. So find other participants that have a number near you and get kind of in line. The boats will certainly be socially distanced because most boats are in the 16 to 18 to 20-foot range, and you're going to have your participants in the boat with masks on, coaches included. There has to be a mask or one of those buffs over the nose and the mouth at all times. So what we're going to do is release boats in flights. So the first 5 boats are going to, there we go, first 5 boats are going to be released at 7 o'clock, and then we will continue doing that every 15 minutes. So 5 boat flights every 15 minutes. As far as returning, so flight number 1 will have to return at 12 noon. Yes, this tournament will be a 5-hour tournament, and that's based on the IHSA's requirements. So 12 noon, that group will come in. They'll immediately pull their boats out. Again, we'll have volunteers there to help them. And then the 2 students will go up to the scale to weigh their boats. Flight number 2 will have to come in 15 minutes later. So they have the same amount of fishing time. They will come back at 12:15. And same thing, the students will go up to weigh the fish. So as far as the weigh-in process, we're going to have baskets spread out about 10 feet apart, so more than the 6 feet that's recommended. And the students will bring their weigh bag with the fish and water and put it in the basket so they don't have to sit there and hold it. And the baskets will be spread out, so that'll form the line of students to go weigh in. When the student at the front of the line, when they're ready to weigh in, they'll bring we have an insert inside the bag with a mesh. So they'll pull the mesh out and let the water drip out, and then they'll give that bag to the weighmaster, and the weighmaster, they're going to put it into the basket and then walk away, and the weighmaster will then weigh the fish. Once the weigh-in is concluded of those fish, the weighmaster will put that bag back into the main portion of the bag. The students will take that over, put it in another basket, and they can get pictures of those fish if they would like. The students will also be, or the weighmaster will also weigh the coach's fish at that time. So the coach will not go up to the weigh-in. We have documentation of who the coaches are, so the coach does not need to be in the weigh-in area. Also, to keep crowds down, we will not allow any parents in the weigh-in area. We will have a photographer that'll be taking pictures, and all those pictures will go up on our Facebook group and our Instagram, and they'll end up on our Illinois Bass Fishing Coaches Association website as well, so parents can get the pictures that way. As far as awards, there will be no award ceremony. The awards will be sent to the winners. So once the weigh-in is completed for, let's say, boat number 5, they can leave. So everything's going to be shared digitally once the tournament's concluded. We will probably just send a quick 1st through 20th or 1st through 40th place and send that out, but then we'll have more details once the coaches get back to our houses and can get on the internet, and we'll share the complete spreadsheet of all the details of how the weigh-in went. We're going to try to live stream this also, so if we do have parents or relatives or just fishing fans that want to watch how the weigh-in goes, you can watch that on our YouTube or our Facebook feed. So we'll be live streaming that, and that'll be again on the Illinois Bass Fishing Coaches Association Facebook. So we're taking every precaution possible. We're following the guidelines of the IHSA Phase 4 return to play regulations. We're actually going above and beyond some of those regulations, though. So any of you coaches that are watching this, you can print these rules off to take to your school administrator to show them what is being done to allow these students to fish in a very safe manner during this pandemic. Again, there's going to be masks on, social distancing is going to be easily obtained, and our crowds will be at a minimum. In fact, our weigh-in area, the state recommends 50 people can be within a 30 square foot area. Our 30-foot square area will have no more than 15 people at any one time in that weigh-in area. So we're going over and above what the state is recommending. But we should still be able to have good quality tournaments, good competition for these students. And let's face it, this is a tough time for everybody, including these kids. And so what a better way to get kids feeling kind of normal by allowing them to do what they love to do. So we want to get kids out in boats. We want to get them fishing, but we're certainly going to be safe at the same time. So thanks for watching, and good luck on the water.